Hey man, what's going on, man? All right, I almost forgot to turn the music off. And game number two between LSU and Texas A&M. As hopefully LSU can get the hopefully they can get the a win here, man. But hope they can get a win. I'm gonna change the background. We lost the last game with this background, so I'm gonna change it. Let's see, where's the background at? Where's the background? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we lost the last game. So let's go to well we're gonna go to Pluto. Let's see, was it Pluto one? Trying to think of which one the yes, yeah. So let's see. Alright. We'll go to Pluto today. We'll go to Pluto. So alright, A&M won the first game as they won 3-1 as LSU hitting was awful and hitting was awful. A&M's pitching was really, really good. And LSU's gonna they are really changing up the lineup today for this next game. As Jones, Fry, Curiel, Dickinson, John Pearson, Braswell, Stanfield, Milam, and Aaron Beatty. So man, Jay Johnson is totally changing up the lineup for game. It's this second game in this doubleheader. So man, so just I'm a little surprised at some of them. Like John Pearson, has he even like outside of playing, like a smaller school, has he even started? And Stanfield usually bats ninth. Now they moved up to seven. So I guess you gotta do something after the opening game. You only got one run, so I guess you gotta try something different here for LSU. So Justin Lampkin on the mound here for A&M. He's from Corpus Christi, Texas. All right. He's 3-5 with an ERA of 3.92, 69 strikeouts, 14 walks, and 62 innings, and a WHIP of 1.18. So that's hopefully the Tigers can even this series up at a game apiece. But we're gonna have to hit a hell of a lot better than we did the first game. Only got one run. So and that was on a home run. That was on a home run by Jones. And then that was like the forget fourth inning, fifth inning. It's around that, and that's all we got. We had chances in the eighth and the ninth, but couldn't get a timely hit, which has been really a problem for LSU at times this season. His timely hitting has I mean, they either strike out or ground out or double play ball or pop out. All right, so Jared Jones is going to lead this second game off. And so we got Jones, Fry, and Curiel. So here comes the pitch to Jones. LSU's wearing road grays for this second game. First pitch is fouled back out of play, 0-1. Jones out of Marietta, Georgia. 16 homers. He won last in the opening game of this doubleheader. Here's the 0-1, but he struck out in the ninth. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Hello, Daniel Berry. Cheers to Daniel Berry. There's 0-2 to Jones. He struck out to end the game. And game number one, that pitch is going to be outside. 1-2. And the 1-2 is popped up left field and one down. Well, this camera angle is so horrible. It's like panned so far away when the left fielder makes the catch. One down. I mean, they need to do a little bit. I mean, I don't know. They need to fix that shit. So one down. So we're gonna have Fry batting second. Here comes a pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 0-1 way out in front of that pitch, man. Just 0-1. It's way out in front. I mean, Ethan Fry's been struggling. Came in last game, struggled, but struck out, popped out. He flied out. So 1-1 to count to Fry. And Lampkin delivers a 1-1. That's going to be 2-1.
There you go. There's a good view as the
so 2-1 to count. The Fry. That's they'll call it. Give that a strike in the outside corner. 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to the plate. That's 3-2. 3-2 here to Fry here in the top of the first. And here comes the 3-2. And it's going to be hit to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. It's going to drop down in front of the left fielder for a base hit. So Fry going to get on with a 1-out single here in the top of the first. So, all right, maybe this be good luck as Fry gets a base hit. It's going to bring up Curiel. So Curiel going to bat third as he was over in the first game. As Curiel was over in the first game. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Let's see if the betting's going to work this time. Because it wasn't working the last game. Right. It was only working on the vertical stream. Here's the 0-1. There's another strike 0-2. So I kind of quit the vertical streams. I'm just trying something different. So 0-2 here to Derek Curiel. As fans are starting to file back in the ballpark if they all had to leave and check back in. Here's a foul to play. So park was pretty full for the first game. And the game number 1 in this doubleheader. But the fans had to exit and check back in. So 0-2 to count to Curiel. Fry leads away from first. There's a foul, so it stays 0-2. So it's going to stay 0-2 here to Curiel. Hopefully the third base coach does a better job today than he did the first game. 0-2 is a swing and a miss. 2 down. So Curiel strikes out, and there's 2 down. 2 down here in the yeah. They're going to have Steve Dickinson do up. The pitch is a ball. Runner goes to second, and he's safe at second. So Fry steals second, and the Tigers have a runner in scoring position here in the top of the first. So Fry will steal second. So a base hit could potentially score a run here in the top of the first. Here comes a pitch, and Dickinson hits it out of play. That goes to count moves to 1-1. So Dickinson's out of Richland, Washington. 331 average, 8 homers. Here comes the 1-1. And inside 2-1. 2-1. And the 2-1 is gonna miss 3-1. 3-1. Oh, no, wait. They didn't call that a strike. Wait. It counts now 2-2. Yeah. So it counts now 2-2. Yeah, okay. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's 3-2. Yeah, Johnson's not too happy with the umpires today. So 3-2 to count here. 3-2 to count here to Dickinson. So Lampkin will come set. And the 3-2 is ball 4. That pitch was way outside, so ball 4. That's going to bring up John Pearson to the plate. And so John Pearson has played very, very sparingly this season, mostly in just pinch hit roles late in games. But he's getting a start today at the DH spot. So John Pearson's a freshman out of West Monroe, brother of Josh Pearson. He has 2 homers on the year, 7 RBIs, batting .333, very limited action. The pitch is a strike on 1. Well, if he gets a hold of one here and hits one out the park, man, they might have to change the philosophy with him. Maybe give him some more bats. He has a good day today. Here's the 0-1. That's a swing to miss. 0-2. So 0-2 to count to Pearson. Here comes the 0-2. And that's going to be hit out of play. So it's going to stay 0-2 here to Pearson. To John Pearson. So 0-2 to count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that's going to end the top of the inning. So LSU they get 2 base runners on, but they do not score. So bottom 1 we go. It's no score. LSU 0, and A&M coming to the plate. Be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta plug my iPad in. It's gonna die on me. Oh. Man, all right, I had a phone call. I totally apologize. Might have to leave in a minute again, but we're in the top of the second. Okay, I totally apologize, but I had a phone call. Um, so all right, we're in the top of the second inning, and LSU they got two outs. They got two outs on the top of the second. We got Milam up. There's a swing and a miss, 0-1. So Milam at the plate, and there's two down here in the. Where's my outs at? Here comes the 0-1. That's another strike, 0-2. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Miss anything? Oh man, I'm back. I think I'm back for good now. We're in the top of the third inning. Man, I'm missing all kind of stuff here. So we're in the top of the third inning, and it's nothing. It's Gurriel at the plate. All right. We got a runner at first base, and there's one out. So maybe I can bring LSU some luck here. So one out to count to Gurriel, as Lampkin will come set. The pitch is hit foul to play, 1-1. So 1-1 account here to all right. So 1-1 account to Gurriel. And the pitch is a strike, 1-2. I promise I won't be going again. So 1-2 to count to Gurriel. And then they'll toss to first. Chase a runner back. So 1-2 the count here to Gurriel. And the pitch is a ground ball right side, and that's gonna be should be the third out, and it is. So Gurriel runs out 4-3. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Shot, Keel, and Royo. All right. So bottom of third we go. All right, so bottom third we go, and it's still nothing. So far, good pitchers duel going on here between the Tigers and the Aggies. Let's see. Gotta do this here. Transform this. The bottom. All right, so we got bottom third we go. We got Shot, Keel, and then Royo. Shot, Keel, and Royo coming up here for the Aggies here in the third inning. All right, so Shot up here for A&M. So Einstein delivers the pitch. Going to be a strike, 0-1. All right. And here comes the 0-1. That's going to be, is it low? It should be low. It should be a ball. All right. So it should be 1-1 account. As Einstein delivers the pitch. Swing and miss. Should be 1-2. But they haven't updated the count on the screen. There it goes. Now it's 1-2. So Hayden Shot is betting 259 in the season. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and miss. One down. So one down as Einstein gets another strikeout. One down. Where's the baseball? There it is. So one down. Now we're gonna have Keel up here for A&M. So we got 7, 8, 9 due up here in the bottom of the third. There's Einstein at 29 pitches. He's really, his pitch count's low right now. It's down low. We're 1-0. So Terrence Keel from Atlanta, Georgia. 321 average, 1 homer, 24 RBIs. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 is hit to right field, going back and making a catch. 2 down. So 2 down here in the third. Just gonna bring up the 9-hole hitter in Royo. He had a good day the first game today. So Royo's at the plate here for the Aggies. He's from Corpus Christi, Texas. First pitch to strike. 0-1. And Einson's throwing some strikes here early in this ball game. It's 0-1 count. And next pitch is gonna miss. 1-1. That's a Benjamin Royo, batting 309 on the season, 8 homers and 20 RBIs. And the 1-1 is 2-1. So 2-1 to count. Here to Royo. And 2-1 be a swing and a miss. 2-2. So count moves to 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a pitch to the plate. There's a foul. So stays 2-2. So 2-2 to count, the Royo. Einstein gonna deliver the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. And Milan throws. That's going to end the third. So the Aggies go down in order 1, 2, 3 in the third. We'll go to the fourth. It's still LSU nothing, A&M nothing. Okay. Yeah, so still nothing. So nothing. As we go to the top of the fourth and then get some more water. Top of the fourth inning we go. All right, so no score here in College Station.
Stranded
All right, so let's see. We're gonna have to the plate here for LSU. We're gonna have Dickinson up. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That's gonna be a foul 1-1. So 0-1 to count here to Daniel Dickinson. Walked his first time up. 8 homers and 40 RBIs. Here comes the pitch to the plate. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. And that's high. Be 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is going to be fouled. Going to stay 1-2. All right, so the sun is setting over there in College Station. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is hit back out of play. So it's going to stay 1-2. All right, so count still 1-2 to Dickinson. The 1-2 is swung on center field. And going back at the short of the warning track, 1 down. So 1 down here in the 4th inning. All right, that's going to bring up John Pearson to the plate. So John Pearson will come to the plate as he's over 1 on the day. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. So John Pearson, the DH tonight. And the 0-1 is a swing and a miss. 0-2. So John Pearson struck out his first time up. This one's hit out of play. So it's going to stay 0-2. So 0-2 to count to Pearson. Lampkin will deliver the 0-2. That's high, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is inside, 2-2. 2-2 here to Pearson. And the 2-2 is hit back. Stays 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And here comes the pitch. That's a grounder, but it's going to be foul. So the count's going to remain 2-2 here to John Pearson. All right, so count still even, 2-2 here to Pearson, as Lampkin will come set. And the 2-2 pitch is Pearson will pop it out of play. And so John Pearson will get another pitch to maybe hit here. It's 76 degrees at the at Bluebell Park. So 2-2 coming to the plate. And it's a chopper back to the pitcher. So the catcher picks it up and throws him out. 2 down. 2 down. So Pearson going to ground out. It's a 2-3. We're going to have Braswell up. So Braswell come to the plate here for the Tigers. Here at the top of the 4th. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That ball's hit out of play. 1-1. So 1-1 hitter Braswell. As we're in the top of the 4th. No score between LSU and Texas A&M. LSU is 14-8 in the conference. A&M is 9-13. A&M's been playing much better as of late. And that ball's popped up right field, and that's a third out. Excuse me. That's a third out. So LSU goes in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. You got Lavalette, Hensler, and then I think Sorrell. So basically the same one. The same order they had last time. All right, so we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th inning. No score between the Aggies and the Tigers. Alrighty. Alright, so let's see who's gonna get this game, the game's first run. So bottom of the 4th inning, as LSU has 2 hits, A&M has 0 hits so far. So far this has been another good pitching duel, just like the first game. But A&M was aided by that error by Stanfield that scored those 2 runs. But should only scored 1 run, but there comes a pitch of Lavalette, and it's going to be a ball, 1-0. And the pitch on the strike. Man, the Lavalette's 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight in the second game. So Ianson will come set in the 1-1. Is grounded right side. Dickinson it gets through him as it gets under the glove of Dickinson into right field. So it's going to be should be an E4. Should be an E, probably an E4. Here's a ground ball. This could be two. As Milam steps on the bag at second, goes to first. Double play. Double play, man. Good job by Milam. 2 down. Man. Milam is just really good in the field, man. So 2 down. Here comes a pitch to the plate. To Sorrell. That's going to be a strike 0-1. Sorrell's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Man, Milam is just so good in the field of play. The 0-1. That ball's hit the center field, but Stanfield, I'm sorry. It's the only time that's Curiel. There's Curiel's playing Saturday night. Okay. So we'll go to the 5th, and it's 0-0. Yeah. So man, this game is moving along quickly, just like the first game was moving on quickly. You know, there's not many scoring going on. It's easy for the games just to breeze on by till top of the 5th inning. All right. So top of the 5th inning, and it's no score, 0-0. All right. We're going to the top of the 5th inning. No score. All right, so see, Stanfield coming to the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's a drop. Oh no, it's a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and miss. 1-1. There's a bunt up in the air, foul. So it counts out 1-2. Peter Stanfield, who's playing left field tonight. In the second game, he had a little problem in center field the first game. As misjudged one ball, which caused him to drop it. In the second one, he just dropped it. Here's a 1-2. That ball's hit out of play. So it's going to stay 1-2 here to Stanfield. We got Stanfield, Milam, and then Aaron Beatty due up for LSU here in the 5th. As Lampkin will come set. And the 1-2 is strike 3 looking. 1 down. 1 down. As Stanfield strikes out, it's going to bring up Stephen Milam to the plate. So Milam just had a nice play in the field. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 here to Milan, who struck out his first time up, batting .284, 9 homers, and 40 RBIs on the season. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So the pitch was low. Count moved down to 2-0 here to Milan. And the pitch, that's a strike, 2-1. So 2-1 to Milan here in the top of the fifth. And the pitch, 3-1. 3-1. Here comes 3-1 to Milan. That's a ground ball to short. And 2 down. 2 down. So both shortstops have had some good plays in the field. So 2 down. And now Aaron Beatty will come to the plate. So Aaron Beatty will step to the batter's box. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Aaron Beatty's over 1 with a strikeout. He's batting .196 on the year and 3 homers. Here's the 1-0. That ball hit right field side, and is it gonna get out of play? Gonna get out of play. So it counts now 1-1 here to Aaron Beatty. And the 1-1 is hit to right field, but right at him for the third and final out. So we'll go to the bottom of the fifth, and still no score. Still no score, 0-0. Go to the bottom of the fifth. Man, this game is really breezing on by. As we're going to the fifth inning. Yeah, bottom of the fifth inning. So, bottom of fifth. Man, so far this has been a really well-pitched game. Just like the first game was really well-pitched. Just Texas A&M scored 3, LSU scored 1. So yeah, that error by Stanfield in that first game really well, it was going to be a sack fly. It was going to be a sack fly anyway, but still, just upsetting. Alrighty. So Einstein has pitched 4 innings, no runs given up, 5 strikeouts, and no walks so far. All right, so bottom 5 we go. What's up, Paxton? Prom night? Man. Jeez. That's something I haven't had to worry about in a long time. So we're in the bottom of the fifth. No score. No score between the Aggies and the Tigers. The Aggies won the first game 3-1. So Harrison's up now. There's Einstein getting his sign to pitch. Is a swing and a miss. 0-1. What's going on in the Stars and the Rockies? The Avalanche. They got game number 7. All right, so 0-1 to count here to Harrison. And he hits that one to left field for a base hit. There's the first hit of the game for A&M. As Harrison singles to left right in front of Stanfield. So A&M gets their first hit. And it's ooh-wee, all right. Who they got next in the lineup? They got Kent. And the pitch is a ball. 1-0. '57 Chevy. Here comes the 1-0 to Kent. That ball's hit to left field. Stanfield this time makes the catch. And there's a 1 down. Good to see Stanfield able to make a catch. 1 down. As he had a little tough go at it in the first game. And so 1 down, 1 on here in the 5th. So Bender up at the plate. And the pitch is a ball. 1-0. Oh, you saw Ferraris. What? Here's a 1-0. Swing and miss. 1-1. Did you watch the Derby today? Did you watch the Kentucky Derby? So 1-1 to count. Here to Bender up. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike. 1-2. Yeah, it was a muddy track. What Sovereignty won? Yeah, it was a muddy track. It was muddy, really muddy. I mean, it wasn't all right for being a muddy track. It was an okay race. Nobody fell. Nobody slipped. That's 2-2. It was muddy. They said it was going to be muddy, and they were right. So 2-2 to count. Here to Bender up. And the 2-2 is 3-2. So counts now full 3-2. 1 on at first, and there's 1 out. And the pitch is in the dirt. Again, that's ball 4. I don't know why you throw a pitch like that. I don't know why you, what's up, Tyler? LSU hitting today is, yeah, it's kind of bad, huh? So, LSU hitting today. You got a prime rib in the oven. Nice. All right. So Shot comes up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. All right, so Yeski comes out and talks to pitcher Ianson. Ready. We'll see. Prime rub is a hit and a miss. Hard to cook them. I like prime rib. I never tried to cook prime rib, but I do. I've had it before, and if it's cooked, right, it is good. I think you have to cook it at the right temperature. Here comes the pitch to shot. Did he go around? They're gonna say what? He went around. Okay, 0-1. He did go. He did go around. 0-1. So 0-1 and counted his shot. Here's the 0-1. That ball's hit. Out of play. 0-2. 0-2 to count. It's us. So Shot has batting .320 with runners in scoring position this season for Texas A&M. And the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. I think medium rare is the best way to cook it. So 2 down. I'm weird. All right, so 2 down. Now we're gonna have Keel up, and the pitch is a swing and a miss on 1. So Keel's 0-1, batting .319, 1 homer and 24 ribbies on the year for A&M. So Ianson going to come set. Here comes the 0-1. And so, they'll snap to the first, and he's safe. Well, they tried to backdoor him. They tried to backdoor him. Scallop potatoes, too. Oh, man, that sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. So 1-1 to count. Here to Keel. Swing and miss. 1-2. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2. Did he go around? They're gonna say he did. That's gonna be the that's the third. That's gonna be the strike 3, and that's the third out. As batters disagreeing with it, but the umpire said you're out. So we'll go to this. We'll go to the 6, and it's no score, 0-0. Man. Man. Did he go around or did he not go around? Looked like it was very close, but umpire said he went around, so his opinion counts. His opinion counts. So top of the 6 we go. Still no score. 0-0. Man. And so we go to the top of the 6th inning. No score. We got to get some hits, man. Be glad Texas got swept. They're winning too much, but man. You're happy they got swept. Man, what kind of crap is that, man? Glad they got swept. The Stars and the Avalanche are tied at 0 in the first period over there in American Air. Is that still American Airlines Center? Who knows? I think LSU got lucky with that one. I don't think he went around. So Jones at the plate. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Man. We got to play Arkansas coming up. Here's a 1-0. Might be next weekend. And it's going to be if it's a fair ball down the line and left. As Jones going to get a double. Leadoff double for Jared Jones. I think it's next week. I think it's next week when we play Arkansas. So Jones gets a double. Excuse me, double. He gets a double. All right, it's going to bring Rod to play. And why couldn't Jones do that in the 9th inning? Get a double. They could have scored some runs. So Fry to plate. You got to sing earlier. I believe that's out of play 1-1. So 0-1 to Fry. And the pitch is going to be, it's over the guy's head in right field. That's going to score a run. So Fry's going to drive home Jones. It's 1-0 LSU. Man, so Fry's batted well today. He had a rough go at it when he pinched hit in the first game, but here in the second game, he is hitting the ball. Who's ranked number 1? I can't remember who's number 1 now. It's all only thing that matters is getting a top 8 national seed. So as long as you get a top 8 seed and you host a super regional, that's really all that really matters in college baseball. But that's what you want to get. It's a yeah. So Fry's 3 for 3 tonight. I should say. So he's bounced back from because he tried when he came in game 1. He was unable to get a hit. So Luke Jackson is warming up in the A&M bullpen. I'm pretty sure we play Arkansas. Then we play South Carolina. I think that's it. All right, so Curiel's up. And the pitch is a bunt. And down the right third base side, throws to first and out. So runner goes to third on that, but Curiel, I guess he gets the sacrifice. So I guess it's one of those productive outs. So 1 down, and now Dickinson duo. So now Daniel Dickinson will step up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. This is his third plate appearance. All right. All right. So let's get back to action. Okay, another time is called. Another timeout. All these timeouts in baseball. What is this? What is this basketball? Like in the last 2 minutes? So we're gonna have a pitching change. That's what it is. A&M was just farting around. So Lampkin's gonna exit, going 5 1/3 innings, and so alrighty. So we're gonna have a new pitcher going to come on here for Texas A&M. It's 1-0 LSU in the 6th inning. Yeah, LSU's trying to even up this series at 1 game apiece. So, what's up, Sir UG? He says, the 12th man in the ROTC. Aren't they at military school? I thought they were a military school. That's what they say, right? Luke Jackson. Wasn't there Luke Jackson that pitched for the Braves? So Luke Jackson on the mound. He's 1-0 with an ERA of 5.09, 22 strikeouts, 9 walks in 17 and 2/3 innings of work. Man, where's Edward tonight? I don't know whatever happened to him. Does he ever show up to chats anymore? Or has he totally disappeared? Braves are delayed due to weather. Yes, Edward. Yeah, I missed Edward's Saturday streams. So Dickinson due up, and the pitch is a ball 1-0. So runner at third base, 1 out here in the 6th. It's 1-0. And the 1-0 is 2-0. His parents, man. I wonder what happened. To him, man. Here's the 2-0. And nice camera work. 2-1. Whatever happened to Chess Hall? Is Chess Hall still around? Remember him? Is he still? Has he left the community? Swing and miss. 2-2. I picked 3 horses and they all stunk. It was muddy. Let's just blame the mud and get a refund. So 2-2 to Dickinson. The pitch is 3-2. What's that? Ohio State fan that used to always troll Pigskin Pete and Uncle Lou. 3-2 pitch to Dickinson. That's ball 4. Oh, TikTok Chess Hall isn't. Oh, he's still around? TikTok Chess Hall. I guess I should try TikTok Chess Hall. Does he still do TikTok? So first and third, 1 out, and we have coming up John Pearson to play. Unless they pinch hit for him. There they are. So John Pearson's going to exit, and his brother is going to pinch hit for him, Josh Pearson. So John Pearson really had a tough go at the plate. Now they're going to bring in his brother, Josh Pearson. Here's a pitch. That's 1-0. Oh, he does wrestling cover. That's right. He does the wrestling stuff. That's right. I forgot the name. Yeah, I remember now. He does wrestling videos. 1-0. That's 2-0. That's right. So 2-0 here to Josh Pearson. Time is called again. Some of these freaking times, man. I thought baseball was supposed to be sped up, man. All these freaking timeouts in baseball. Oh, they're going to the bullpen on mid count. Another pitching change. Who's my favorite wrestler? Like when I was a kid, growing up. I don't watch wrestling now. Hulk Hogan was my favorite wrestler. Like every other kid back in the 80s. I'm the Hulkster, baby. Brother. Well, I did watch it. I did watch it in the Attitude Era. You know, when they had the NWO and the NWO Wolfpack. Yeah, I did watch it back in the late. It was late 90s. It was late 90s. Tornadoes in Georgia. Better hunker down. Better hunker down. So Ultimate Warrior. I remember him. I liked him too. He was they all took steroids, so I can't just single him out because they all was doing that shit back in those days. Yeah, he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, Wrestling Hall of Fame. Then he died like a few days later. I think that was after when it was in New Orleans the first time. He went home and I think he had a heart attack and died. So Cade McCoy, he's from Bloomington, Indiana. Man, you're a long way from home. Bloomington, Indiana, and College Station, Texas. 3-2 record, 5.40 ERA, 21 Ks, 8 walks, and 16 2/3 innings. The Rock. Rock. I remember when NWO put The Rock in they put him in an ambulance. They beat him up so bad, man. The ambulance had to take Rock away. And then that's when supposedly The Rock was in the ambulance and Hulk Hogan drove an 18-wheeler right into the side of it. Oh my God! And JR, of course, what's his name? JR. He was going crazy, going, "Oh my God! Somebody go help him! Somebody go help him! God Almighty!" Good old JR, cause he sold some of that kind of stuff, man. All right, so 2-0 to Pearson as we go a new pitcher in mid count. There's a foul, 2-1. So 2-1 to count here to Pearson. I miss the WCW. You know when what's his face on it, Ted Turner. Here no toss the first. Man, he's come on TBS, man, or TNT. Monday Night Nitro, man. They really geared it to adult males back then for all the, the drama. 2-1 to Pearson. It's a good bunt, and that's going to get everybody safe. That's a good bunt by Pearson. Everybody's safe. A run will score. Man, a perfect bunt by Josh Pearson, and a run will score. It's 2-0. Man, you couldn't ask for a better bunt than that. It was just perfect bunt. So we got first and second now. But we got Braswell up. So Braswell, what's up to the batter's box? And the pitch is 1-0. 1-0. Here to Braswell, 0 for 2. He has 2 home runs on the season. Here comes the 1-0. That's a strike, 1-1. 1-1 to count here to Braswell. You're in the top of the 6th. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is hit to right field and making the catch for the second out. And let's see, the runner will tag and go to third. He will. So first and third, 2 down. First and third, 2 down. Two down. It's going to bring up Stanfield to the plate. Man, Denver's beating the crap out of the Clippers. Jeez. 82-55. And here comes the pitch. And, I don't know what that was. It's a fake throw to second and a fake throw to third. But the runner steals second. So I guess the A&M they're going to concede that as Pearson going to second. As Stanfield swings at it. That's left field going back, and that is out of here. Oh, no, it's foul. No, it's foul. Wow, it's foul. I'm going to say it's foul. Wow. So LSU's challenging this. I think they're challenging this. And I thought that was gone at first, but it just went foul. Let's see. Oh, it's foul. Hey, that's foul. Man. That's a wasted challenge. It was foul. Yeah, so guys, mic don't work. Umpire's mic don't work. But it's a foul ball. Man. All right, so Stanfield back at the plate. A 1-1 account. And the pitch is a strike, 1-2. Yeah. I don't know. If we challenged that, that was dumb. That's a dumbass challenge because that wasn't even close to being a home run. That was clearly foul. So 1-2 to count to Stanfield. The pitch is swing and a miss. I strike 3. But the Tigers strand 2 runners, but they scored 2. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's 2-0 LSU. So at least we get some runs on the board there. But Stanfield almost had a home run, man. But it was just foul. So, but that's all that matters. It was just foul. So bottom 6 we go, and it's 2-0 LSU. Missouri's beating Georgia. What? Mm. And Georgia and Missouri is trying to get their first win in the SEC. Sorry, UGA. Man. What? It must have rained in St. Louis. Their game got postponed. Man, there must have been rain everywhere in the Midwest. Man. All right, so Einstein going to be out there again for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-5-1 for LSU, 0-1-0 for Texas A&M. Einstein has 7 Ks on the evening and 1 walk, 1 hit. All right, so we got Royo up. Here comes the pitch. Good ball's hit to left field. And what a horrible camera angle. It's gone, home run. What a horrible camera angle, man. It's 2-1. As Royo goes yard, but the camera angle was freaking horrible, man. Man, horrible camera work. 2-1 now. So it's 2-1 now in the 6th. Wait a minute. Did he not touch home plate? Did he not touch home plate? What are they challenging here? He did. He touched it with his back foot. He touched it with the back part of his foot. All right, so he did touch home plate. He touched with the he almost didn't touch it. All right, so it's now 2-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. All right, so Lavalette at the plate. That's a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 is the strike. 1-1. So 1-1 here to Lavalette. Here in the bottom of the 6th, 2-1. LSU leads as A&M just hit a homer. And that pitch missed low. 2-1. Here comes 2-1. That's foul back 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is strike 3 looking. 1 down. Good pitch there by Einstein. 1 down as Lavalette goes down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout. It's going to bring up Hensler to the plate. So Hensler up. There's a ball. Oh, a strike. I guess it just stayed above the knees. 0-1. And the 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. 0-2 to count. So 0-2 is Einstein will come set. And the pitch is we foul. And we'll do it again, 0-2. So 0-2 to count as Einstein will come set. Here comes the 0-2, And that's going to miss outside. Be 1-2 to Hensler. Einstein wanted that call on the outside. 1-2. And the 1-2 is in the dirt. 2-2. Two and two. All right, so 2-2 to count. The pitch. It's a swing and a miss. 2 down. So two down in the count. As Hensler gets strikes out, it's going to bring up Sorrell to the plate for the Aggies. So Einstein so far, man, his pitch count's right in line at 73 pitches, and we're about to get into the 6th. So his pitch count really isn't too high yet. So he could go, 8 into the 8th inning. And the way he's pitching, that's probably a good thing. Here comes the pitch to the plate. That ball's hit to left field, but we foul. This camera, and whoever, I don't know if it's the ballpark or the camera guy stinks. Because sometimes ballparks have bad angles with cameras, but the cameras have been bad these 2 games today. 0-1. That ball's grounded to right side. That's going to be the 3rd out. But A&M, they do get a home. They get a run on a home run by Royo, and we'll go to the 7th. It's 2-1 LSU. Ah. Two one, LSU. Top of the 7th inning. Top of the 7th inning. It's 2-1. Tigers. Oh man. Right. What's that going on here? Oh, it's just a Chipotle commercial. So 2-1 LSU as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Dude, Fairlife commercial. All right. Movie. All right. So the 6th inning, we had 2 runs scored by LSU and 1 by Texas A&M. All right, so we go to the top of the 7th as Stephen Milam will step to the batter's box. And the pitch is going to be a strike on 1. So Milam at the plate. And here comes the 0-1. That's going to be hit to center field, but it's a base hit. It's going to drop down. It's going to drop down right in front of the center fielder. So Milam will get on with a leadoff single here in the 7th. Alrighty. Right now we're gonna have Aaron Beatty up, and the pitch to the plate gonna be a strike. 0-1 here to Aaron Beatty. Now we got time is called. How many timeouts do you get in baseball? How many offensive timeouts do you get? All right, so Aaron Beatty will step back in the box. Counts 0-1. Milan will go back over to first base. So Jones is on deck. Fries in the hole. The pitch, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. They should postpone Dodgers Braves. What is it? Raining? Is it raining? Is it raining in Atlanta? Here comes the 0-2. There's a ground ball to third. They'll go to second. To first. Double play. Around the horn, double play, and there's 2 down. Damn, slow ass freaking catcher, man. Slow ass damn catcher, man. Nope, not 5 outs. 2 outs. So there's 2 outs, and now Jones due up. All right, so 2 down. 2 down as Jerry Jones will step to the batter's box. Come on, please. All right, so Jones is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-1. It's an 0-1 account here to Jones. And the 0-1 is a strike. 0-2. Just caught the inside part of the plate. 0-2. All right, so 0-2 here to Jones. They got bases are empty. There's 2 down here in the 7th. As McCoy delivers. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. On 3 pitches, Jones strikes out. So it's time to stretch here in College Station. And LSU 2, Texas A&M 1. We're going to be right back. inning. It's 2-1 LSU. Six-1 for LSU. 1-2-0 for Texas A&M. It's Einstein. Going to go out there for the seventh inning for LSU, as he's been pitching really, really well tonight. Here comes the pitch to the plate. It's going to be a ground ball to third. And Braswell throws to first and got him. Man. As Harrison grounds out 5-3. So one down. I don't know why Harrison slid into first. I think he just should have gone straight in. But Braswell, the slide just slows him down. I don't know why people slide at first. Doesn't make you get there any faster. So one down. And we got Kent due up. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. Okay. So Kent's over 2 with a strikeout with 9 homers on the year. 0-1. That's 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Here to the Kent. The pitch. That ball's hit foul. 0-2. So 0-. So 1-2, or was it 0-2 or 1-2? They're showing 1-2 on the screen. All right. Here comes a 1-2. That's 2-2. Okay. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Kent. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. Well, this umpire has been all over the place. This umpire has been all over the place with his strikes. So 10 Ks for Einstein. So there's 2 down. And there's a strike on 1. So Bender up, due up. He's behind a count 0-1. Here's a pitch. It's a swing and a miss. 0-2. So Einstein one out of way of going at least 7. So Cash at the plate. The pitch is a ground ball, and it's foul out. That's strike. With another was strike 3, and he beats the throw to first. It was a strike 3, but he beat the throw to first. Wow, because the ball got away. So Texas A&M gets a base runner. So 2 down, 1 at first. As here comes a pitch. That's a strike on 1. Here comes the 0-1. It's a strike. 0-2. And the 0-2 is going to miss just outside 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is hit to a left field and caught as Stanfield make the catch and left for the third and final out. So we'll go to the 8th inning. It's 2-1 LSU. Man, good job by man. All right, 8th inning we go. Man, this game is breezing on by. Breezing on by. This game started what, 6:30? Man, college games usually last a while because of pitching changes and all kind of bullshit. All right, so we go to the top of the 8th inning. LSU leads 2-1. It'll be nice to get some insurance runs, but we'll see, man. Yeah. So top 8th inning we go. I think we need some insurance runs. What's up, Fireball? Did y'all win today? Last I heard, y'all were in a rain delay. So I don't know if y'all won or not. I know y'all playing Auburn. Yeah, last I heard, y'all were in a rain delay, and then I went inside and ate. So 2-1 LSU here in the 8th inning. As LSU's trying to split the doubleheader as they lost game 1. So that's what I thought was the goal, was to at least split the doubleheader today, and then worry about tomorrow. You think you lost? I'm not sure. I know I think y'all were in a rain delay. I think I'm not sure. So Fry at the plate, and he's 3 for 3 today. So Fry's 2 singles and a double and a run scored. So he's had a good day at the plate. Here comes the 1-0. That's a strike. 1-1. 1-1. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. 1-2. So quickly, 1-2 to count it a Fry. 8 homers and 32 RBIs. Batting .359 in the season, but this is one of his better games he's had in like weeks. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 1 down. He may chase that one. He had rain here last night. But it was last night around midnight. It rained here. Pretty good too. It was lightning, and thunder, and so so I was just praising how Ethan Fry was batting well. Then he strikes out. So Curiel's up. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. Smokehouse Chick-fil-A sandwich. Here's the 0-1. There's a ground ball to first, and there's 2 down. 2 down. I guess I have to go. I go Monday and try that Chick-fil-A sandwich. That smokehouse bacon, whatever it is. All right, so there's 2 down, and we're gonna have Daniel Dickinson up. It's when the top of the 8th. Here comes a pitch. Looks to bunt and takes it for a ball 1-0. But Nashville's getting an in and out. Yeah, I've heard about those burger joints. I've never had one. Here's a 1-0. Here's a strike 1-1. So I wonder if they're is as expensive as Five Guys. And Five Guys has gotten just outrageous with their prices. Here's a 1-1, and that's a ball 2-1. I mean, you can spend $15 getting a burger and then fries and a drink at Five Guys. So 2-1 to count the pitch. And that's foul trade back. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Yeah, I've heard it's a burger. I mean, 2-2 pitch. That's 3 of the wild pitch, but ain't nobody on base, so 3-2. Yeah, that's a how do you screw up a freaking burger? I mean, as long as you don't burn a burger. I mean, it's kind of hard to screw up a burger with cheese on it and bacon, but 3-2 and swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3, and that's going to end the top of the 8th. So we'll go bottom 8, and it's 2-1 LSU. Yeah, I mean, Burger King's is way out of control. So is McDonald's, and fast food was never. Fast food's not was never was supposed to be affordable. Everybody, it's never been healthy ever, but it's supposed to be at least affordable. So. But yeah, you get like a double quarter pounder meal at McDonald's, and it's like $11-12 for that. That should cost like $5-6. Yeah. McDonald's, man. Crappy ass food, man. Oh man. Yeah, it used to be, when I was in high school, man, it was like $3.50, man, for a Big Mac meal. It might have been less than that. It might have been less than 3. I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't more than $4. I think it was like $3.50 or something around that, like for a Big Mac meal. If you wanted to get it supersized, yeah, it'll probably be about maybe $3.80. Supersize it. Get the extra large fry and the extra large drink. Yeah. All right. So Ianson is gonna still come out there and work the 8th, as he's only at 87 pitches, so his pitch count's really in line. Here comes here's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. 1 down. As Keel grounds out. 1 down. That was quick and a quick out. So one down, and we got Royo up, and he hit a dinger his last time up. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. The Big Mac now. Yeah, those burgers by itself are like $5, just the burger. Nothing else. Here's a 1-0. That's 2-0. So 2-0 to count. The pitch is a check swing, right side, and that's going to be 2 down. He didn't even run. As Arroyo took forever to run, and he was out by a country mile, 2 down. So 2 down, and now we're going to have the top of the order coming up in Lavalette. Wait, Chase Shores is warming up? Don't bring him in. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike on 1. So Jace Lavalette at the plate, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, and he's also reached on an error. And the 0-1 is a ground ball right side again, and that's going to be the 3rd out. That was quick. So we'll go to the 9th inning, and it's 2-1 LSU, man. Yeah, remember the dollar menu? They used to have like a dollar menu. You get like a McDouble and a small fry and a small drink. I mean, at least they have that $5 meal now. You can get you get a McDouble, a fry, 4-piece chicken nugget, and a small drink for $5. That's not that bad at all. That's actually a good deal for the price. Wendy's has the same thing. What, you get like a junior bacon cheeseburger and a fry and nuggets and a small drink. That's actually not a bad. That's not a bad price for for lunch, but it's still shit food. But at least it's affordable. It's not gonna break you. So yeah, Taco Bell should bring out like a Mexican pizza, 1 taco and a drink for like $5. I'd probably go buy that every once in a while. Not every day, but they had like a Mexican pizza and a taco and a drink, a small drink like for $5. I'd actually go Taco Bell every once in a while. So yeah, it's all shit food. It's not. It's nowhere. It's not even. It's all this shit that they put in it, man. It's all the additives that they put in on food now. So 2-6-1 for LSU, 1-2-0 for Texas A&M. So Ironton has gone 8 innings so far. Struck out 11, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk. So Ironton's been on point today. Hey, look, A&M is they've also pitched well. I mean, they've only given 2 runs, so. Yeah, those Mexican pizzas. The Mexican pizza. Value meal. I think it's like 2 or 3 tacos and a Mexican pizza and the drink is like almost like $15. I'm like, no, I'm not paying $15 for a Mexican pizza and like 2, 3 tacos and a drink. Here's a pitch to Pearson. There's a strike on 1. Let's go make your own Mexican pizza. All you need is those little tostada shells and bean dip, ground meat, cheese. I mean, you make your own. Here's the 0-1. That's foul back 0-2. All right, so 0-2 to count. Alpo dog food. And the 0-2 to Pearson is in the dirt. 1-2. 1-2. And the 1-2 is 2-2. 2-2 here to Josh Pearson. Crystals. I haven't had a crystal burger in like years. 2-2 pitch. That's foul out of play. There's one in a gas station in another town, like about 20 miles away. It's in the gas station, and but it's been a while since I've been over there. Crystal burgers. Those little paper thin patties. 2-2 pitch, and it's strike three looking. One down. Paper thin patties. Man. Oh yeah, they used to be like so like inexpensive for the little bite-sized burger. So Braswell up, that's a ball, 1-0. Braswell's 0 for 3, batting .247 on the season. And the 1-0 is foul back 1-1. Well, this game is really been breezing by, man. You know, LSU hasn't made a pitching change. A&M's only made like 2, so not a lot of scoring. So here comes the 1-1. That ball's gonna be a line out. The short. 2 down. There's 2 down, dude. 2 down. You know, I haven't had a Zaxby's in a while, so I would have to say there's not a Zaxby's around here, and I haven't had Zaxby's in a long time. So I do like Chick-fil-A. I do like Chick-fil-A. So Stanfield's up, and the pitch, the strike 0-1. Now Raising Cane's is like they've gotten really way overpriced with their chicken fingers. Here's the 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. And they've gotten smaller. So 0-2 to count here to Stanfield as he almost hit a dinger his last time up. It just went foul. But here comes the 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's going to end the top of the 9th. So we'll go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 2-1 Tigers. Yeah, there's no Bojangles around here. Trying to think where the closest Bojangles is. I thought there was one in Mississippi somewhere. I thought there was a Bojangles on the Gulf Coast. Oh, it's okay. It's no, it's not on the Gulf Coast, but it's in Picayune, Mississippi. Yeah, we got Bojangles, but it's not it's probably about 30 miles away. So I never been to Bojangles. So I don't even know what it is. I thought that was like I thought that was like in the Carolinas. I don't know. Bojangles. All right, so we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. It's a 2-1. Let's see if I'm LSU, I'm bringing out Irons and I'm getting him trying to get him to close this game out. I don't bring in freaking Chase Shores, man. Yeah, man, I've never had it, so never had it. I can't say if I would like it or don't like it. So it's fried chicken, so I like fried chicken. If it's like how Popeyes has a spicy fried chicken, if it's like that, well then I probably would like it. I probably would like it because if it's bland, I probably wouldn't like it. But if it's got like spices in it, I probably would. Uh, all right, we got Ironton is still out there in the ninth inning. First pitch is a strike there to Hensler, 0-1. So Hensler, Sorrell, and Harrison do up for A&M here in the ninth. Hensler is 0 for 3, so Ironton's looking to get a complete game. The 0-1 is inside 1-1. So 1-1 count. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is a foul. Okay. They got a very thick batter, thicker than Popeyes. Yeah, when I go to Popeyes, I get their spicy. But Popeyes was better when Al Copeland owned it before he sold it out to. Well, here's the 1-2. That's foul out of play. Food reviews. Yeah, I thought I'd have to make another channel for that. I wouldn't put that on this channel because I wouldn't want to mess up their freaking algorithms on YouTube. So 1-2 coming to the plate, and that ball's foul out of play. Food reviews. Yeah, people like to eat, man. People like to eat. So 1-2 to count. Here to Hensler. And the 1-2 is 2-2. 2-2 here to Hensler. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is strike three looking. One down. That's his 12th strikeout of the night. Yeah, so the first game was LSU bitching about the umpire. Now it's A&M bitching about the umpire. That pitch was outside. That pitch was off the plate, but there's one down and there's it's a ball, 1-out. So Sorrell up. And there's a swing and a miss. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. The pitch. Here's a base hit, center field. So that was they had the shift on. It goes into center field for a base hit. All right. All right, so 1 out, 1 on. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. There's Sorrell at the plate. So this is it was Harrison up. Excuse me. It is Harrison. Here's a pitch. The 0-1. It's a strike. 0-2. The collectives. Yeah, man. I have no idea what's going on with these collectives, man. Who's taking who's this NIL shit, man? It's just like it's crazy. Here's the 0-2. That's gonna be strike 3, huh? Yes, 2 down. I mean, all this money to the collectives. I mean, what's going to what sport? Yeah, he went around. So now Kent's due up. You see what Texas supposedly has like a $40 million payroll this year or some shit like that. I mean, I don't know if I believe that, man. That's a lot of money. So Kent up. There's 2 down and a runner at first. Here's a pitch. There's a foul 1-1. Yeah, all these collectives these schools have, man. Just like, I don't know. Yeah, supposedly Texas is spending like $40 million bucks this year or some shit like that. Supposedly, on their roster, their whole roster this year. I mean, okay. All right, so 0-1 account. Here to Kent. There's 2 down and 1 at first. Einstein delivers. That's low, 1-1. Besides that, we spent less than any other team that made the playoffs last year. Well, LSU just started spending money this year. We're going all in. Here's a 1-1. There's a foul 1-2. I mean, we didn't have a big collective last year. Supposedly this year we're going all in. We're supposed to be buying this safety out of Houston for like $2 million for 1 year or some shit like that. So there's no excuses for Brian Kelly this year. So 1-2 to count. Einstein looks over back at first base. And the 1-2. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. The game is over. Strike 3. The game is over. And LSU splits the doubleheader as they win game 2, 2-1. So they fall in the first one. But this one they win 2-1. So this is probably the most ideal scenario you could really ask for is to split the doubleheader, and then worry about winning the series tomorrow. So good win for LSU as they come back as Einstein goes the distance. That's 13 strikeouts. Baker's dozen. I think that was I think it was 13 he had. 13 or 14. So the Tigers even the series up 1 game apiece, and tomorrow is the rubber match. So curious to see who we start tomorrow. It's probably going to be Evans, I believe. I think they're going to start Evans. So game number 3 is tomorrow, and it'll be for the whoever wins the series. Man, so good pitching again. Pitching was good in the first game. Just our hitting was wasn't up to par. This game we only scored 2 runs, but it was enough. So it was enough. But the hitting really wasn't that great this game, but they won the game. It's all that matters. But so look, I gotta close the. Let's see. Hey man. So all right. So it's we split the series. So I'm sure Tiger dropping. There's gonna be they're not gonna be melting like they were melting in the first game. They melted hard in the first game. LSU sucks, you know. We're not going to Omaha, and so curious to see what they're going to say after this game. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. And peace out.